Howdy, foxes. Welcome to my channel and welcome to 2018. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already 2018. 2017 just flew the frick by. I remember when I was waiting for Y2K. My mom lived in a mobile home park and we had all of our pots and pans ready, but honestly, I was just freaked the F out because my mom's one of those people that's like into conspiracy theories and stuff like that. So she was talking about all of the computers that were going to possibly explode and I was super freaked out. So fast forward 18 years later, here we are. Super crazy. Forewarning, this intro is probably gonna be a little bit long because I do have a few announcements. So if you're not into super long intros and you don't really care what I have to say and you're just here for the makeup look, that's fine. You do you. I'm not mad about it, but at least give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're gonna do me dirty like that. But you can skip forward. I'll put the timestamp in the description box below if you wanna, or here on the screen if you wanna skip. Okay, let me gather my thoughts here. First of all, I figured that a lot of you may be a tiny bit hungover today and need something to watch in the morning, so I wanted to put this together for you. Just a video to help you look nice and fresh-faced for your day today if you're planning on doing anything, or you can use this tutorial later, but I figured if you were feeling a little bit hungover, you might want to look dewy and fresh-faced and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for today and just pretend like you were up studying last night or working on your next biggest goal. So hopefully this tutorial will help you get there and look, you know, like an angel. I want to thank you guys too. I just said on Instagram already, but I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for giving me your time. I know everyone's time is super precious. So the fact that you guys get on here and sit down and watch me talk and like do stuff is just like, so I'm just really grateful for it. And so I wanted to just say thank you so much. I don't need to go into a whole long thing. I could sit here for 2 hours and talk about you guys and how awesome you are, but everyone's time is precious, like I said. So I'll just say thank you so much for a wonderful 2017. 2018 is really exciting. I have so many great things planned. I met so many of you in 2017. I'm so excited to meet even more of you in 2018, new foxes to the family, old foxes, whatever it might be. We've got the Urban Decay collection coming out in just a few freaking days now. Like, oh, it's gonna be out on January 6th where you'll be able to grab it. And that video will be coming up soon as well. And Ryan and I are launching another brand. It's called Starling. So please follow that on Instagram so you can be the first to know what's going on and get all like the sneak peeks of like the products. It's just Starling Hair. What else? I feel like there's quite a few things I wanted to touch on. My nails are no longer jacked up. I am completely changing my hair for 2018. It's going to be quite a process though because I do have very damaged hair. So that's one thing that Starling Hair is going to be helping people with. Not just for people with damaged hair, but just helping hair in general. It's gonna be really awesome. I'm really excited for that. So really stoked to have you guys part of the Fox fam and this crazy journey that we're gonna be on together. It's going to be so much fun and I'm just grateful to have you guys here with me because a lot of what I do is like if you guys weren't here doing what you do, then it wouldn't really be possible. So this joint effort between you, me, and Ryan, like really appreciate it. And shout out to Ryan for filming everything and taking all my photos for 2017. Like, you're amazing and I appreciate you so much. I love you so much. I'm gonna start crying. I need to move on. This is like an award show ceremony where I'm like, thank you so much. I wanna thank my manager and I wanna, you know, but it's true. It is. As cheesy as it might sound and everyone saying it, you had to hear it from me. I had to say it. I feel good now. I just wanna let you guys know that I appreciate you and I'm so excited for 2018. So since we're stepping into 2018, let's go ahead and kick it off with a bang with a tutorial. This is the fresh-faced tutorial. Hopefully it'll give you some tips and tips and tricks on how to look bright-eyed and healthy today when maybe you're not feeling so hot. Oh, I also completely forgot to say, I wanted to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette for this tutorial because you guys have been wanting to see my opinion on this and a look with it. So I didn't use all of the metallic shades in this look, obviously, but we did touch down into a few of these. And I feel like I actually forgot to share my final opinions on this, but throughout the tutorial, I did talk about how I felt about it overall. So Pretty excited to dive into this palette and use it a little bit more because there's so much like on this side that I didn't get to use. So keep an eye out for more tutorials with this, but so far so good. Oh my goodness, rookie mistake. I forgot to dampen my beauty blender before I started. Hold on. And we're back. I'm gonna be using the Born This Way Too Faced Naturally Radiant Concealer in Very Fair to get the eye area going. There's like a ringing. What is that? Hey babe! We're sensitive to like sound and I could hear this ringing and it was coming from the light that's behind this. Get the fuck out of here. This isn't like a super like heavy eye look and I know what you guys are thinking. You're probably like, well, why aren't you putting your foundation on first? There's not gonna be a lot of fallout. We don't know that yet. We have to find out by using the palette and I'm just not gonna take any chances. I am a risk taker, but not when it comes to like my complexion. You feel me? Here's the palette with all of my glorious fingerprints all over it. This is what it looks like. We're gonna be mostly staying over here in this section right here. Yeah, I'm excited to try this out. It looks pretty awesome. I will say that I absolutely do not like the scent of it. The scent is not for me. I do not like makeup that is scented like food. I don't like it at all. But if you do like sweet smelling things, then this is a nice smell and you're going to like it. But if you are like me and scent really bothers you, this probably isn't the palette for you. It doesn't bother me to the point where I won't use it, of course, but I don't prefer it. Like if this smelled like nothing, I'd be way happier with that. Water break. You guys want some? You probably like really need to hydrate right now. After New Year's Eve, who got a little crazy. My lip gloss is like, my lip chapstick is like floating on top of the water. That's gotta be healthy to drink. I'm gonna take rolling in dough and place this all over the eyelid to start our transition shade. There's not gonna be a whole lot of transitioning going on here, but it's what we're gonna start with. And I'm using a NYX 16 brush. Now I'm gonna take So Bougie, put this in the crease too, but this is a pretty easy neutral look, so I'm just gonna not get too crazy with this. I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of cocoa truffle and run that in the crease, mostly the outer edge of the crease. And I'm gonna use a Luxie 231 brush for this. It's a little bit smaller. Next, I'm gonna be taking Sassy and Classy, or Classy and Sassy, whichever one that is, and we're gonna be putting this all over the eyelid with my finger. Now going in with the Too Faced Perfect Eyes Waterproof Eyeliner in Perfect Espresso. I know this one smudges out really well, so I'm just gonna take this and run it along the upper lash line and then we're gonna smudge it out. Just gonna be going back to Cocoa Truffle and smudging it out with that. It is time for the base. First, I'm gonna be using the Farsali Unicorn Essence Skin Enhancing Antioxidant Serum. We definitely need antioxidants after all that partying y'all did last night. We're not gonna continue with the horrible Instagram thing like this and whatever. I'm just gonna, you know what? Oh shit, I'm dripping it everywhere. And for like this nice natural look, of course we wanna glow, so this is gonna help us do that. Now we're gonna use the Amazing Cosmetics Illuminate Primer / Highlighter in Rose. I haven't used this yet, and I did get this the other day. I want to try it out. Oh, that's a nice little glow. I thought it was going to be a lot more, and sometimes it's just too much. What we're going to do is we're going to take the I Want Kandee Too Faced Candy Glow Luminizer, because I absolutely love this one. Dude, I love this highlighter. It's so good. So good to have it. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Pearl and Warm Nude. We'll see. I might be a little pale for this right now, but we're just gonna roll with it if I am and just pretend that it's the same shade, because I think these are the only Born This Way ones that I've got, and that's what I want to wear right now. Before I go in and powder and do the under eyes, I'm going to put on a little bit of cream contour because I feel like that is the most natural way to contour, but if you prefer to do powder, then do powder. If you are curious how like a more in-depth video on cream contour, I do have that in the description box. So check that out, or you can click the link card at the top, open another tab, pause it, and go back to that after. But I'm gonna be using the Naked Skin Shapeshifter. It's got the powder here on the one side, and then, yes, I still have confetti in here from when I did that show with Urban Decay. But yeah, I'm gonna be using this. So I'm gonna moisten my brush. This is a Morphe G38 brush, and I'm just going to take my finger and put this on here. And you're gonna wanna do this before you put powder on your face. I decided that brush was a little too dense for that, so I'm gonna switch over to a Royal and Langnickel complexion brush, just because it's a little lighter and won't move my base around. Going back to our concealer, it's time for the under eye area. Taking the powder side of the Shapeshifter palette just to darken this up a little bit, I'm just gonna add just a touch of this over top. And this is a Luxie large angled brush. I absolutely love this brush for bronzing, contour, blush. To finish up the eyes, I'm just gonna take a little bit of Cocoa Truffle, and this is actually, I never mentioned, a Furless Pro 7M brush. And I'm just going to define the lash line just the slightest bit. Then I'm going to be taking Rich Girl and adding that in the inner corner. I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera because that is a very tedious process. A lot of you have been asking what I use, and I switched to this like gray shade from ColourPop. It's their cream gel color in Timber. It's just like a gray shade like that. And that is what I use for my eyebrows. Going to curl my eyelashes. I think this step is super importante if you're not gonna put lashes on with this look. Curling your lashes is important. For mascara, I'm using the UD Troublemaker mascara. How rad is this packaging though? For lashes, I'm gonna be using the Feline lashes in Bengal. These are synthetic. They look like this. I do have a discount code for you, which I just got, and it's just Kristen, just like pretty much all my other ones. Gonna go for a little natural blush. This is Ofra blush in Bellini. It's just this really nice shade that pretty much anyone can pull off. It's just really pretty. So gonna put this on. Usually I put my highlighter on first, but I forgot. So we're just gonna roll with this because that's real life. You guys remember that one time I did an Instagram live and I straight up like, put one eyelash on. I think I put either one eyelash on or one side I put mascara on, and then I left. That was brilliant. Oh, that blush, I love this blush. It blends out so nicely too. For highlight, I'm just gonna continue with the one that we had on underneath. I think, oh, I put it over here, the Kandee, I Want Kandee highlight. I'm just gonna take this on my finger and just stipple it in and press it into the skin lightly. I think part of like a natural makeup look is definitely the glow factor. You want to look healthy and glowy. The glow is still showing through in quite a few spots actually. Mostly my forehead. I don't know if it's protruding or what, but that's still looking really nice. For lips, I'm gonna leave behind the liquid lipstick because my lips are a little dry and yours will be or are too if you did a little bit of drinking on New Year's Eve. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use some NYX products for the lips today. NYX lip pencil in pale pink is what I'm gonna be going in with first to overdraw my lips. I'm actually gonna darken this up just a tad with a Peekaboo Neutral. It's just a little bit darker. Then I'm gonna go in with NYX Cosmetics Pinup Pout. This is one of my favorite lipsticks they have ever made. This is in Corset. It's really good for dry lips like mine. I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of a more pink lip gloss because that's kind of like the glowy kind of look that I want right now. So this is the NYX Butter Gloss in Eclair. And you could stop with this if you don't want a super glossy lip, but I want one right now for whatever reason, so I'm gonna let myself have it. There we have it. There is a super simple, fresh makeup look for you to get your 2018 started. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know by giving this video a big thumbs up for me if you do like more natural looks, and I will try and do that for you because usually a lot of my looks are kind of like colorful and crazy. So if you guys like the more neutral looks, let me know by thumbsing this video up. I do look at that. It does help me determine whether you liked the video or not. So let me know in the comments below what you did for New Year's Eve. I can't wait to hear from you guys, and thanks for hanging out with me. Leo! Bye, foxes. So, Ryan and I just got 2 free pizzas.
I don't know.
Why? Ryan just said signs of good things to come. I feel like that's a really good indication how 2018 is gonna go for us.
Yeah. Free pizza!
Free shit all year.